Welcome to Footie Moments with Nabila. Today on the show, I'll be speaking to a Nigerian professional footballer. He's a midfielder, and he will be talking to us about his professional life and also his private life. This guy has come a long way from his humble beginning in the city of Jos. Do you know who I'm talking about? Stay on the show to find out. Also, there is Footie on the streets, Footie Talent Discovery, and where are they now? It's gonna be an awesome show today. Keep watching.
Born in 1992, Matuidi Onazi learned football playing in the streets of Jos. His undeniable skill caught the attention of football scouts who found him a place with My People FC in Lagos, Nigeria. He went on to play for El Kanami Warriors for 2 years before signing with Italian Lazio in 2011, going on trial in England, Greece and Italy. He made his goal-scoring debut at Serie A with a 3-1 win over Inter Milan in May of 2013 and followed it up with another goal defeating Napoli 4-2 in 2014. By 2016, he transferred to Trabzonspor for 3.5 million euros and then moved on to Denizlispor in January 2020. Most recently, he signed a deal with Danish Super League team Sonioske.
Welcome, Onazi, to Footie Moments with Nabila.
Thank you very much.
How did this journey start?
Yeah, well, I all started in Jos. I was born in Jos, schooling in Jos. Also thinking about what you want to do in future. Playing in school then, my teachers would always tell my dad that your son is very talented in football. He called one of my teachers then, I could remember. I told him that, look, I want to speak with you. The man said, okay. He said, are you for me or against me? That was the question I asked him. And the man said, why did you ask this kind of question? He said, for this kind of school fees I'm paying you as a teacher that is supposed to encourage this boy to go to university, become somebody in future, become somebody reasonable in the future. You are telling me that this boy is a very talented footballer. Would you advise your own son to do that? He said he only just expressed what he saw. After I played the Under-17 World Cup in 2009, when I came back to Jos, my dad reminded me about the same man. He said he actually went back to this man and told him that he's really sorry for all the statement and whatever he has said. He didn't know that this is what it's going to turn out to. But honestly, growing up as a young man trying to play football was not easy for me as well.
You know, you mentioned you played Under-17 in 2009.
Yeah.
How did you even get the opportunity?
I was playing El Kanami Academy, and then I was so passionate about what I wanted. My prayers has always been, God, I don't know how you want to do it because I don't know anybody. My family is a normal family who are eating 2 times or even once in a day, according to how the spirit leads. So my dad doesn't know anybody. We just depend on God. So I said, God, I don't know how you want to do it. I want to play in Europe. I don't want to play in Nigerian League, but I don't know how you're going to do it. But anything that comes, I will try. So I was going for trials in Mighty Jet. I was doing so well. Everybody knows about it. But then, football in Nigeria, you must have little edge with connection or something like that. So I was thinking it's just ordinary like that. I was doing well and on the pitch, but I needed to do something extra outside the pitch. So I discovered that so many people have started to sign behind. They'll say today this person has signed, tomorrow this person, I was just looking, what's happening? And my dad was not in support of that move to go to Mighty Jet for trials because I leave the house every day 5 a.m. go for training, come back. So it was like for a month, every day. So when everybody finally signed and the window is closed, that was when my eyes were now clear. And I said, wow, is this how it works? So on a long run, I put on all those energy. I said, yes, I want to make it. So there's a coach who is a manager of Ahmed Musa then. He's in Bukuru. He's called Coach Bros. He heard about me and he invited me to come and play in his team. Went there, there's almost 200 players there, a lot of players. So I got there, he said, this is real talent. He took me like his own son, only me in his car. He doesn't take anybody else. So I go there for training, I stayed there till the second training until midnight before I come back home. I was 100% dedicated. So I told him that I have a problem. He said, what is it? I said, I'm on the age range of playing this under 17. If I lose this time, I'll not be able to play again because of my age. He said he doesn't know the national team coach. I said, please, if you have somebody, just make a call across. I just want to go for trials. If I'm good, they should take me. If I'm not good, then let it be. Then I'll look for something else. He said, okay. So he called someone, they called the national team coach. Then Henry Wosu was the national team coach. So he invited myself and Ahmed Musa. We went to the same day on the same car.
Is Ahmed Musa the same Ahmed Musa?
The same Ahmed Musa. Then I think he was playing on Plateau United or Kano Pillars. I can't really remember. So we went that day. The same day we went to the camp, that same day they dropped Ahmed Musa. The coach said he doesn't know how to play. That is life. Today, Ahmed Musa is one of the richest footballer in Nigeria. So the coach dropped him that day and I was left in the camp. So I was training, still in the camp. The coach even called Coach Bros and said, thank you for sending this player to me because I was very good. If you drop your form one day in that camp, you are gone. Because every day they drop players, like 10 or 15 players they drop, people are coming. I met a player from Lagos, whose name is Sani Emmanuel, he's my friend. He came to the camp, he's a special player. He's very short and he has afro. And they say he's a striker. I said, how can this small man be a striker? But he scores a lot of goals, had a lot of balls and all that. So I said, where did you come from? He said he came from Lagos, TB Joshua's academy. I said, wow, TB Joshua that I've been watching. I want him to pray for me, you know. So he said, okay, he will speak to him. So he spoke to TB Joshua. TB Joshua said, when you guys are free, you guys can come to Lagos and then I'll pray for you guys. So I went to Lagos, he prayed for us and said he's going to take care of me and all that. 2 months to when they were supposed to go for a tournament in Dubai, they finally dropped myself and Sani Emmanuel.
So TB Joshua's prayer didn't work?
It's not as if it didn't work. The prayer was on a process. That is why you don't have to lose your faith in God. The tournament is supposed to hold like 6 months and they were dropped on the second month. So they were going for a tournament in Dubai to get them ready for the re-tournament because the tournament is in Nigeria. So we were dropped. So he said, okay, no problem. God has a better plan for you guys. So he called us, we went to the immigration, make the passport, and he got a connection for us to go to Sweden.
What?
Yes, just like that. So we went to Sweden and we were playing with the team and the team offered us a contract. He said we should not sign any contract. A big surprise is coming for us. The team was wondering.
Was this TB Joshua telling you all this?
Yes, yes. It was like.
So you went spiritual for your career?
Of course. So when he was saying that, the team, we are playing so good, the team said they have not seen any African players who come here and they offer them contract and they said we should wait. We don't want to sign now. It doesn't happen. Like you travel from Nigeria, go to Europe. What you want is contract. But then TB Joshua never requested anything from the club. Our feeding, housing, everything, he was paying everything. He said we shouldn't take a dime from the club. Just go and play your football. So we played the tournament with the second team. Sani Emmanuel was highest goal scorer with 15 goals. I was the second with 14 goals. So he was all over in Sweden. So these guys that went to Dubai for the tournament, they lost woefully. And the federation sacked the coach and everybody. They left only 3 players. Kenneth Omero, who you know, Terry Envo and Fortune Chukwudi, just these 3 players. So they brought a new coach, John Obu, to the team. He started to recruit new players to start the tournament. That is when the tournament was like 4 months to go.
Then you got the call.
We got the call to come back.
This is divine intervention, spiritual intervention.
Honestly, it's a story worth to hear.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Onazi. Guys, we have to go on a quick break. We'll be right back.
Since when I'm watching football, it's only JJ Okocha that make me feel happy to watch football. The way his skills, his dribbling, his pass is very accurate. So I prefer JJ Okocha than Mikel Obi.
Mikel Obi is the greatest of all time because he has achieved a lot in terms of trophies and appearances and achievements in the national team.
For me, Austin JJ Okocha is greatest of all time. And basically, I know people who might think, what is he saying? For in terms of trophies, you can say Mikel Obi has won more. But in terms of intrinsic value and extra special moments created by Austin JJ Okocha over the years against some of the best in the world, when you look at football, it's not every time you get to play in a country, you are granted citizenship and you are loved even years afterwards. That's the magic Austin JJ Okocha has created over the years.
I think Mikel Obi is the best for me to choose because I've not watched his own game, but between the names I do hear about him, I know he's a good player.
When you look at the global record of football, or generally, you would have loved to choose JJ Okocha ahead of Mikel Obi, because when you look at the fundamentals of the game, it sucks, the basics, the strategy. I think Okocha has it. I think, in my own opinion, is the greatest of all time, ahead of Mikel Obi.
I don't think that's even a contest. The truth is, I thought you would ask me compare between JJ or maybe a player like Kanu Wanko. You should ask a goalkeeper, the German keeper Khan, what he felt when Okocha dribbled the out of him, or the hell out of him. But the truth is, even Mikel will tell you JJ is a better player. So I don't think it's a contest, so no contest for me.
Welcome back. From this week, Footie on the Street. You can see there is no right or wrong answer. But as usual, let's check the stats. We're still talking to Onazi. In 2014 in Brazil, you were having a very good outing for the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Yep.
And suddenly, you played with France and someone ended your World Cup outing. How do you feel about that person?
Oh God. I forgive you, Matuidi. Anyway.
Matuidi? Okay, that's his name.
Yes. Blaze Matuidi. So anyway, it was a fantastic outing, as you've said. 2014, one of my best outings with the Super Eagles. Had fantastic moments at that time. And we were doing so well. May so rest in peace, late Stephen Keshi, our coach.
Yeah.
That was my first World Cup. I'm privileged to play this World Cup, and there are some important or very big players who were looking for this moment to play in the World Cup, but they never had this opportunity. So it's a privilege for me to be there, and I did my best. And when we had the game against France, and at the second half, I think we were goalless. We were on goalless draw, and then we had this this tackle from Matuidi, which dislocated my ankle, and that was the end of my work. If it's a football team, it's been structured with the whole 11 players. Those players work together to have an objective. They have an objective to play together to win. So when you remove some people or somebody from the team, if anyone is coming in, the person has to really warm up, try to understand the game before he can be able to really blend in the game. So I think that was what affected us, because if you can see, remember, our lineup was not changed. We were almost the same people who are starting, so we're already getting used to ourselves. When I went out, I know it's not going to be easy for someone coming from the bench. The game is already hot, and you're coming in fresh. So it will take you a lot of time to be able to get into the game. And playing in the midfield is like the heart of the football. So you need a lot of listening to go in there. But my country and my players, they still did well.
Yeah.
We did very well.
And we came back home. Yes.
We did well.
Yeah, we did well. We came back home. In In just over 2 years, Five Stars Football Academy has led the way through football empowerment, not just in Lagos State, but in Ogun State and Abuja. Today, we are glad to be hanging out with these amazing kids and more on Footie Talent Discovery.
Five Stars Football Academy is an initiative of Five Stars Football and Consultancy Limited. The organization was established in 2018, and since its start, it has provided football training and support in Nigeria for children aged 4 to 15 years. At present, the academy hosts about 60 kids in branches across the country.
Actually, I joined with the help of my parents. Them encouraging me and do a lot of things. Here is very quiet, and the coaches have more experience than the other training.
What have you learned in Five Stars Football Academy?
I've learned how to pass, to control, and to stay with the ball and move with the ball.
They work hard to ensure football development extends to areas of the country that otherwise receive minimal attention and ensure the sport remains profitable not just to those with privileges in Nigeria and beyond. Five Stars Football Academy takes their mission seriously. Their coaches are CAF licensed and NIS certified.
Coach Steve, he helps me to play and helps me to dribble when I'm on the field.
Can you tell me a bit more about Five Stars Football Academy?
Thank you very much. We promote grassroots football and also Keys to School, whereby the less privileged are being brought into scene. Give them opportunity to showcase what they have and put them into the spotlight so that the world in general can see them.
Inspiring young talent is what Five Stars Football Academy is all about, and that's what we do at Footie Talent Discovery and Footie Moments with Nabila. Then the next World Cup was in Russia in 2018. You were listed to play with the Super Eagles of Nigeria, but you didn't get any action. Why was that?
Well, this is something I would not like to speak about.
It's deeper than we actually think, yeah?
I'm sorry, I can't speak about it.
Okay, we'll accept that. So, Onazi, still speaking of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, any plans to return to the team? Because I'm sure the team misses you.
For sure, Nigeria is my country. I'm always available for my country, to always serve my country, because no matter what is happening in this country, it is our country. And this country also contributed to who I am today. So I cannot leave the country. Until when I'm not I can't raise my leg to play football. But if my country calls me, I'm going to come back to play for my country.
So, Super Eagles of Nigeria, Gannett Roy, invitation letter for Onazi, please, is ready to come back because we have missed him. So, send that invitation letter.
Thank you.
I really want to see you back in the Super Eagles.
Of course, obviously.
I'm sure a lot of Nigerians want you back too. So, guys, he's retired, but we miss him so much in the game. What is he currently doing? Let's catch up with an ex-legend on Where Are They Now? We'll be right back.
Ricardo Isaacson dos Santos Nietzsche, commonly known as Kaka, was born in 1982. The Brazilian former professional footballer played as an attacking midfielder. Kaka is considered one of the best players of his generation and recorded huge successes at club and international level, eventually joining the League of 8 players to have won the FIFA World Cup, the UEFA Champions League and the Ballon d'Or. Kaka's professional debut at age 18 was with Sao Paulo in Brazil in 2001. He went on to Serie A club AC Milan in 2003 and won the Serie A title in his first season. Kaka announced his retirement in December 2017 after turning down offers from his former clubs Sao Paulo and AC Milan. After retirement, Kaka earned a degree in sports marketing, and there are indications he may venture into administration. He continues to devote his time and energy to humanitarian work and his family.
We're still speaking to Footie Onazi. Onazi.
Well, I've been training so hard since I came back, and there's something that is cooking, and I'm not in the kitchen. I don't even know. I'm just perceiving some small this thing, the aroma. So I'm not allowed to go to the kitchen. But when it's done, we will all come to the table and eat.
Okay, I'll get 10%.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people say they don't really know a lot about Onazi. Your private life is very personal, or should I say your personal life is very private.
Anywhere you put them.
Yeah. So, can you tell us a bit about your personal life?
It's going to be difficult to begin to talk about my personal life, you know.
So are you married? Do you have children? People want to know. I know, but they don't know. They want to know.
All right, for sure. I'm married. I'm married to my wife. Her name is Sandra. And
Sandy baby.
Sandra and my lovely wife. And I have 2 kids, 2 beautiful girls. Well, the first one is Michaela, and the second one, and the last is Zara.
This is where we draw the curtain with our interview today. But before you go, tell us, if you have to build your dream team from the past Super Eagles of the 90s, let me make it easier for you. 5 aside.
Okay.
Who would they be?
Wow, amazing. I'm very sorry. I always say it everywhere I go. I play football, but I don't watch football. I only watch my games that I play, and occasionally when I meet people watching football, watching football, I just join them to watch football.
5 aside, Oga.
Yes, I'm saying it so that in case I do mistake, somebody will not hold me on my throat. So for me, goalkeeper on the post will be Vincent Nyema.
From 90s?
No.
Yeah, okay. He was a baby then, but it's fine.
I can pull him because he's my best.
Okay.
For all time.
We'll still accept it.
Or accept it, please accept it. Or if you don't accept it, I can put Dodo Mayana.
Okay.
That is Peter Rufai.
Peter Rufai.
Okay, and then I will have Uche Okechukwu.
Okay, at the back.
Stephen Keshi. Sunday Olise.
Midfielder. The striker.
I will have Rashidi Akini.
Perfect.
And then I think I have one more to go. And then I could add Daniel Amokachi.
Perfect. Not so bad. Thank you so much, Onazi, for coming on our show. And we wish you the very best as you make your next move to a bigger club this new year.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be in this wonderful and splendid studio.
Yeah.
Well orchestrated. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
What a wonderful episode we had today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, see you